points, Alan, isn't it?
It certainly is, and after the kick out, Adler misses what he should have taken. Rodder goes in, he's dispossessed, Blaby's dispossessed, and Sandhurst are fighting like a team possessed at the moment. They've got the more desire in this final 15 minutes. Golden Square need the next goal, I think. No doubts about the fact that Golden Square need that next major now to get back into it. Blaby gets a tap down straight to McAvale. Oh, he was running into the open goal and was dispossessed. It went to Frankie Coughlin, and Frankie is having a shocking day, or it was Kerwin actually that time, and Kerwin's put the ball out on the full. But he backs up well after the kick out. Lee Gallagher's got the mark, and Lee Gallagher's on the grandstand side. He's on the half-back flank for Golden Square. They've got to go long, and they've got to get the ball moving now. Around the wing, Belsa. Yes, a beauty.
Great mark.
Over the top of Brian Coughlin. And that was one Sandhurst needed. He'll drive toward David Collins. Up goes Gooch. Ball comes to the ground. Kruger's in there. No one can pick it up. Might be a free kick going here Sandhurst's way. And it looks like David Collins to get up and take it. I think he's out at centre half forward now. There's the kick from Collins. He'll look for Hull. Infringed with by Tony Cowling. No free kick.
Oh, Paul Bowe comes through the pack and gets a beauty right on the top of the head.
Well, Richard,
Little Paul Bowe came charging through that pack there. Gutsy little effort.
He didn't earn it, Richard.
He certainly did. Whether he can get up and take the kick, we'll have to wait. But he certainly came through the pack there. Golden Square defence, desperate to try and keep this ball out of this Sandhurst attacking area, came through in their attempts to stop it, and Bowie got the free.
And a 15-metre mark too, and yes, he's not too good. Umpire going over to check. He got 15 minutes against him, and Sandhurst are going to get another player to have a shot for goal.
Frankie Coughlin, by the looks of
Coughlin it will be, and he'll be kicking to the Barnard Street end of the ground. Young Paul Bowe, number 13, still in the hands of the trainers on the ground at the moment. Coughlin kicked one goal already in this grand final, in the final quarter.
And the whistle's gone. It's time on again. The time off for that little incident there, and now the whistle's gone as Frankie Coughlin lines up. What'll he do with this one? He comes in, runs in, and he's steered it through. It's a goal to Sandhurst, and that makes it 19 points to the Dragons. 17-15 plays 15 goals 8. 17-15 117 plays 15-8 98. Can Golden Square come back in this last few minutes of the 1983 grand final? What a game this has been.
21 minutes into the final term. Well called, Richard, and well, we've certainly got a game on our hands, but Sandhurst have been the steadier side in the crisis. They've lifted through Coughlin and Lenigan and Belsar and these sorts of players. There's the bounce, and it's Nolder still winning those tab outs straight to Bradley Gooch, but his kick is marked by Kruger. Kruger needs to go quickly and needs to go long. He'll look out there for Vic Allen, spoiled by Mark Road. Ball's on the ground. Sandhurst doing it in numbers now as the hand pass comes to Gooch. And Gooch goes around onto the left foot. Well tackled by Brian Coughlin. Comes toward Johnny Williams. In goes Kruger. Billy Nolder tries the smother. Unsuccessful. Over toward Frankie Coughlin and Mal Cowling. Mal Cowling knocks it toward Greg Williams. Oh, Elkington. Good football. Over to Michael Lenigan now. And look at the pass to Bowe. Bowe looks in here now toward McAvale, or was it Hull? He misses what he should have taken. Sandhurst butter up now, free kick against them this time, and it's going to be a Golden Square
charge
kick.
into that pack regardless. Mark Blaby, the man with the ball.
Blaby now.
Charge in with that sort of fanaticism at the moment, didn't they, Shane, then?
Oh, look, they're playing like a team possessed. He's found Pollock, Blaby. Pollock's going to go for a run here. He's going to have all sorts of trouble getting around McAvale. Did so. Left foot torpedo toward Johnny Williams, who marks. They need runners now, Golden Square. They need goals quickly. They've got the breeze behind them. He's looked out there for Brian Coughlin, and Coughlin has been paid the mark.
Yes.
In fact, I think the umpire officially paid it in the back for the record books, but Brian Coughlin, he's about 55 metres out. He's on a slight angle, about a 30 to 40 degree angle. Grandstand side, kicking to the city end goals. It's off the side of the boot. It's gone over the boundary line on the full. And I've just got that feeling, Richard, that this game is slipping away from Golden Square.
Well, they haven't done enough in this quarter, Shane. There's no doubt about it. They've only added, what have they added? 3 goals with the win, while Sandhurst have added 4 goals, 3.
Frankie Coughlin gets the ball. He's on the half-back line, kicks in toward the centre. This allows Johnny Williams to pass to Brian Coughlin, and Coughlin will have a second chance. He's about 10 metres closer on this occasion. He's about, let's say, 35 to 40 metres out. On the same angle, Alan. Let's see what he does.
Here's Coughlin's kick. It's a nice kick going in towards goal, and the umpire underneath the ball, and there's the goal for the comeback goal for Golden Square, scored by Brian Coughlin from the half-forward flank. And Golden Square now coming back, 16 goals, 8. They trail Sandhurst, 17 goals, 15. Well, we're approaching the time on mark, and of course, Golden Square have got to get the next couple of goals if they're going to take out this flag.
13 points the difference. It's
certainly a game and a half, isn't it?
It's been a terrific last quarter. This game has been a bottler. There's the bounce down in the centre again. We're away in the grand final with Adlam going up against Billy Nowler. This time it's Adlam leaping the higher. He gets it out toward Welsh and Belsar, who both stop. Coghlan runs through. He's got the chance to keep going. Now Golden Square pick up through Lee Gallagher. Hand pass to the Mickelson medal winner Greg Williams. Back to Lee Gallagher. Here's danger. Gallagher fires. Shane Hartney waiting in the goal square, and Hartney takes the relieving mark. Well, a goal there to Golden Square would have been handy. Hand pass comes out to Kevin Welsh. Billy Nowler's led on the wing, and the pass is right down the big policeman's throat.
Big Billy.
Oh,
what a great game. The people will have to clap him off the ground. Big Billy. He got 20 votes to be equal third in the Mickelson medal.
There's the hand pass from Kenny Smith across to Johnny Williams. Back to Greg Williams. Now they've got their running game going. It goes to Danger Man Cowling. Look at the torpedo punt, drifting away with the breeze. 1 point only. We are just into time on. We've played 25 minutes, and Golden Square must kick 2 goals in time on to level the grand final scores, Alan, as you check them.
Yes, as we check the scores, Sandhurst 17-15, Golden Square 16 goals, 9, and Golden Square becoming a little more desperate in the dying moments of this grand final.
After the kick out, Elkington's got the mark. Doesn't know which way to go, and might have put this one out in the full. No. Yes.
He has, he says.
Well, we were right below that, Richard, and I thought it might have been a mark to Maloney, but the umpire's the one with the last say, and it's going to be Chris Pollock. Lean Chris Pollock to get the game going. Gets a hand pass to his captain, Adlam. Torpedo falls in the goal square. Golden Square players up. Patterson had his hands on the ball. Couldn't get away with it. The hand pass comes out to Bow. And Bow's up and fit again as he runs the ball to the grandstand side. He'll look out there for Stephen Road and Noel Dillon. And the ball has bounced over the boundary line this time.
Bounced over. And no penalty free kick to Golden Square that time. Bowie just had the right on the line, looks like.
Here's the throw in. Nalder gets a beautiful tap away. Stephen Rhodes in there with Dillon. Stephen Road has got the ball moving, but there might be a free kick against you, Stephen Road, I'd imagine, and 15 metres, but Noel Dillon's going to take this kick. Can Golden Square get up from here? They're 2 goals down. We've played 26 minutes of the final term in what's been one of the classic Bendigo League grand finals. 17-15 to 16-9. Long kick this time. Big flyers wanted. Patterson had the hands on the ball. Came to Coghlan. He got rid of it over there now where Jones goes in. Gets the hand pass further afield. Jones has got the chance as he fires toward the goals.
And there's Hartney again on his own. Too many Golden Square players worried about getting that vital goal, and Shane Hartney twice very, very important marks.
Kicks toward Bradley Gooch, who misses out this time, but punches on well. But Percy Adlam goes in, takes the ball away, gets it to Pollock. Over now to Vic Allen. They're trying to get their game moving. Vic Allen will get a free kick here, no doubts about that. A push in the back against, might have been Kent Ward there. Paul Bow arguing with the decision. But this Golden Square player now can come back. Vic Allen it is. Have a shot for goal. Will land in the goal square. Patterson at the back, couldn't mark. Comes down where Coghlan's got the chance. Puts his body in, gets it to the goal sneak. Blorfus. This is danger for Sandhurst. Holding the ball, dropping the ball, whatever you like. And it's going to be 15 metres to against Golden Square.
I don't think there's a person on this ground, left this ground yet. There's a blue, red and maroon and blue flag waving down just inside our broadcasting box. I can't see one person leaving this ground, Shane.
And do you blame them, Richard?
No, what a game.
Well, it's going to be a Sandhurst free kick to be taken here now. And it's Wayne Pickering driving around the wing. Adlam in front. Couldn't hold the mark on that occasion. Sandhurst have got
Nick Lanigan.
Here he is, the Sandhurst captain. He breaks one tackle. Fires the hand pass to Gooch. Gooch has got pace. Gets away from Kruger. Fires toward Macavale. But Golden
Good mark, Golden Square.
It was a good one.
Mark
Tony Cowling. Tony Cowling drives out toward Kenny Smith, and he's got plenty of time now. He can get the hand pass across to Charger Davey. Pollock backing up well. Charger Davey runs around that Sandhurst opponent, drives in toward the centre. Greg Williams and Johnny Williams wait. Johnny Williams has got the mark. They need a goal quickly, Golden Square. Johnny Williams kicks long out toward the grandstand side. Patterson flies. He's got it.
Mark.
He's got it. Now, let's see what the umpire says here. The Sandhurst crowd didn't like it. From where we are, Richard, I've got a feeling that may have gone through his hands, and the umpire blew the whistle. But we're not going to know. As Patterson lines up, this will put Golden Square within 1 goal. It's home.
It's home. It's a goal. Alan Patterson has kicked a goal. That's his 5th goal for the match. And this has turned into a real cliffhanger.
Richard, I've got a feeling, I don't like to say it, Could you butter up again next week? We
I
might
don't know.
be, Alan.
I think they're doing the ground, aren't they, next week?
Could be cricket on this ground, so this is going to be a magnificent finish. Looks like we've played about 4 minutes into time on. There's probably only a couple of minutes to go, and just 1 goal the difference. Can Golden Square get back?
Well, they need a goal now to level and draw the grand final. Adlam and Nolder up in the centre. Couldn't be more than a minute or two to go. Gooch sharks it out, and Gooch kicks toward half forward. It's Stephen Road leading in the race for the ball. In goes Kenny Smith. He fires the hand pass to Charger Davey. Charger Davey kicks toward the centre, but Paul Bowe makes good position. He kicks for the boundary line. That's good thinking from the Sandhurst Rover. In leads Dillon. He's in front of Road. Oh, well tackled too. It went over the boundary line when the tackle was on, and precious minutes now are being wasted as that time clock ticks to the 28-minute mark of the final term, and there's 1 goal the difference. Sandhurst 17-15, Golden Square 17-9. Percy Adlam punches away, but Billy Nowler got the fist to adjust in time and went toward the boundary line, and certainly Golden Square now have got to get this ball into play while it's on the Sandhurst forward line, and over in that pocket there's no value at all for the square. Now let's see what happens as Belsar goes in. He gets it towards Stephen Road. Stephen Road turns it around the corner. Watch that bounce as Kenny Smith chases. Oh, there was a bit of an infringement there too, but Smith got away with it. He kicks in toward Chris Pollock. He's got yards in front of Maloney, but in goes Gooch. It's a bad bounce. Frankie Coughlin waits. He picks up. He's got time to get a hand pass to Gooch, and Gooch will go long. Now can the big flyers come? McAvale and Cowling punched away from McAvale. In goes Greg Hull, but Tony Cowling is the winner on this occasion, and he drives around where Greg Williams has taken a good mark. Here they come now, the square. It's Pollock and Maloney. Maloney chipping in that time in front of Chris Pollock, and it's going to be over the boundary line. Great desperate defence from Brendan Maloney.
Somehow one gets a feeling the siren's going to go any minute and spoil Golden Square's chances.
Well, that heart of mine is beating at a rapid rate as Billy Nolder again takes it out of the air.
Good play, Billy Nolder.
And puts it toward the boundary line.
That's the experience of a big-time player. Look at that. Grabbed the ball out of the pack, whistled it down the boundary line, and what happens to it? Rolls out of bounds. Valuable seconds tick away.
Great kick for touch in rugby terms, no doubts about that. It was Adlam and Nolder again. Adlam gets it down. Frankie Coughlin chips in. Might have got a free kick here. Yes, he earned it.
He has. Frankie Coughlin's got the free.
Well, he'll take all the time you like now. As Charger Davey races back, Paul Bowes at centre half forward unmarked. You can see the big crowd, you can see the score on your screen. 1 goal the difference. Sandhurst in attack. Here's the pass to Michael Lenigan, left completely unattended. And what a thing to do when your side's a goal down in a grand final. We've played 29.5 minutes. I wouldn't expect more than about a minute or two to go now. It's going to be a long quarter. There's been a couple of hold-ups. Michael Lenigan, the Sandhurst captain, I'd say a score will give them the premiership. There's the pass from Collins, and I would say there's the premiership because Collins has marked, and he's only 15 metres out. He's on the slightest of angles, and the way that Kenny Smith chased Collins up the field then, he looked like a very tired player indeed.
There it is, and David Collins will have the shot after the siren. There it is, he doesn't care where he kicks it, and just incidentally, he's kicked the point. So it's Sandhurst by 7 points.
17-16. 118 have won the Bendigo League 1983 Premiership, defeating Golden Square 17-9, 111. Alan Besley, a real heartstopper.
Well, that's one of the best grand finals I think we could ever see. We've predicted all the week that this is going to be a magnificent finish to the Bendigo Football League season, and who could wish for a better finish than a 7-point margin, and the Sandhurst Football Club 17 goals 16, winning the big one from Golden Square 17 goals 9. Checking the goal kickers, Greg Hull for Sandhurst kicked 7, 3 goals to David Collins and also Brendan Maloney, 2 goals to Frank Coughlin and 1 each to Bill Nolder, who played a terrific game, and so too did Mick Lenigan in the last quarter. And for Golden Square, we saw a magnificent performance by their ruckman Alan Patterson, who kicked 5 goals, 3 goals to Terry Blorfers, 2 goals to Lee Gallagher and Mal Cowling, and 1 each to John Williams and Tony Jones, and also the half-forward flanker Brian Coughlin. What a great finish, Shane.
Oh, it was a beauty, Alan. I haven't seen as good a grand final as that anywhere for quite a few years. It had everything, this game, and right from the word go in that first minute and a half, or first half a minute really, it was on for young and old. old Percy Adlam gave a backhander, and every player on the ground was into it. They were certainly ready and fired up and raring to go, and there was no doubt about the fact that both coaches had told their sides, if something happens early, be in it, get involved. There's the quarter-by-quarter scores. It was the Dragons by 11 points at quarter time, the Bulldogs by 7 at half time, the Dragons by 10 at three-quarter time, and the Dragons Premiers by 7 points in a magnificent game of football. And I'll check some better players before Richard summarises the game. I thought for Golden Square, Johnny Williams was a great player. Greg Williams was a superb player for them. Mal Cowling lifted in that last quarter. He was probably one of their more consistent players on the day. They did fade in the third term. Noel Dillon was a consistent defender with Mark Blaby. They got good value out of Alan Patterson and also big Ross Adlam. And I thought certainly Charger Davey, what a magnificent game from Big Charger. He was one of their better players all day. He gave Collins no room at all. And I think between Greg Williams, Johnny Williams and Charger Davey for the Golden Square best player. On your screen a moment ago, the Sandhurst boys enjoying the champagne. Let's check some better players for the Dragons. Billy Nolder, undoubtedly best man on the ground. I thought other good players for the side were Mark McAvale and Greg Hull on the forward line. Stephen Road, Brendan Maloney did what he did very, very well indeed. Storer was a good defender for them. And I thought also that Kevin Walsh played a good game. And Bradley Gooch, we can't leave him out, Richard. He had 16 kicks in the second half alone.
That was an excellent performance by Bradley Gooch, and I've just marked down in my notebook here that when there was only one goal in it, the scores were 17-15, 117 to 17-9, 111. It was Bradley Gooch who grabbed the ball from that very, very vital bounce, left-footed it up into the half-forward line and got the ball away, moving up into his own team's attacking zone.
Richard, why do you think Sandhurst won?
Well, I suppose, how could we summarise a game when there's only 7 points in it? There they are. They'll be getting the Bendigo Advertiser Cup any minute now, the mighty Dragons. No shame at all, of course, to the Golden Square club. What a tremendous club, Golden Square. Only went down by 7 points in a real cliffhanger. I suppose Sandhurst, Bill Nolder's influence in the game is absolutely outstanding. No doubt in anyone's mind why he got 20 votes in the Mickelson medal. 14 kicks, but he had 10 marks and was working around the ground like a pack horse. I mean, I think Bill Nolder should sleep very, very soundly tonight. Sandhurst, the 1983 Bendigo Football League Premiers. There's Cliffy Pinder, the Bendigo Advertiser chief photographer, on the balcony, ready to get the shots for Monday's paper. The boys there in the frame now are Shane Hartney, number one, big Billy Nolder himself. There's the powerhouse, the workhorse, Billy Nolder. The fact that Bill did well in the ruck, I suppose. The centre line, Frank Coughlin bumbled a fair amount, but the wingers got a lot of possession for their side. That was Gooch in the second half. Stephen Road all game, I thought, played well.
Yes, I gave...
some players disappointing. Bob Elkington was a bit disappointing. Kevin Walsh, great first half. And the Nolder medal will be given to the best player on the ground.
Of course, and
Bill Nolder got the best player on the ground, and deservedly so.
Yes.
The Nolder Memorial Medal goes to big Bill Nolder. So what a... there's his catch cry coming across. That's what they say to him at Sandhurst.
Well, I gave 3 votes to Billy Nolder, 2 votes to Greg Hull, and 1 vote to Greg Williams. I thought Greg Williams kept on plugging all day, and in that last quarter, when the pressure was on, he was there all the time, marking and driving the ball forward, wasn't he?
Oh, great player, Greg Williams. There's no doubt about it. He's striving right into those last 4 or 5 minutes to get the team into attack. He and his brother really burst hard. And that was no fault of theirs that the team went down by the 7 points.
Well, Richard, if
Managing editor of the Bendigo Advertiser, Mr. Reg McDonald, making the presentation to the Sandhurst club. There's Bill Bonney, the chairman of the league there, former Golden Square great player himself. Very pleased, I would think, to see what a tremendous game it had been.
Well, Richard, if anyone had doubts, and Alan also, that country football wasn't alive and well, they were certainly quashed in a very big way today, weren't they?
Yes, and to our viewers
Sandhurst,
right
Mick
across
Lenigan
country Victoria. They've seen a magnificent match this afternoon, and football is certainly alive and well in Bendigo. We saw the league in turmoil at the end of last year. We didn't know what the future was over the summer. The Victorian Country Football League stepped into this league, appointed a board of management, and what a great finish.
Oh, it's a superb game this afternoon, and congratulations to all players concerned. Congratulations to the board of management. Great to see a great crowd here, and it's been very enjoyable, Alan, working with both you and Richard. And well, I think the better side won on the day, but Golden Square, commiserations, they put up a magnificent performance.